Hey guys, Jonah here. It's Friday and we're back with another beer review. And we're going to do another one from the Spanish box from Beer 52. And this one, for a change, is actually from a brewery that's in Spain, and there's no sort of well, I don't know. What you see what you make of it, put it that way. Anyway, we are doing the Fiesta. I thought that said Fiesta, but it's Fiesta from Oso Brew, based in Madrid in Spain. So they're actually in the capital of Spain, which is crazy. That spider diagram is quite small, which is weird. And it's a pale ale at 4%, which is pretty light, to be honest. And the notes say a balanced, refreshing, and super drinking pale ale. Big citrus and tropical flavors from the addition of Mosaics, Cascade, and Columbus in the Whirlpool and Dry Hop. A broad malt base built from pale ale, wheat oats. Everything is cool. So it says big flavors, but then you look at the actual diagram and hop flavors are not just over half, which is weird. Fruit is about there as well, but yeah, it's a very light kind of spider diagram, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed, because yeah, I love I love Centennial. Cool, it is Centennial, isn't it? Oh no, it's not, it's Cascade. Oh, anyway, Cascade is kind of like Centennial, sort of. They are related, I believe. But like I say, a few years ago, I've said this before, a few years ago, Cascade was the most popular hop in the world. Now it's Citra, and Mosaic isn't far behind. But I do love a bit of a, come on, dude. Yeah, there we go. I love a bit of a Cascade. Right. Fiesta, it's a kind of, yeah, nice sort of Spanish scene. Not Madrid, because as some of you probably know, Madrid is not by the sea. It's in the middle of the country, so I'm not sure exactly where that scene is from. Fiesta, super easy drinking, smooth, refreshing pale ale that will transport you to sun, sea, and fiesta. Citrus and tropical fruit. Fizz in harmony with a full body and rich mouthfeel. Oh, this is cool. Look, so we got Mosaic, Cascade, and Columbus. Verdant yeast. That's cool. That is a popular yeast nowadays. So we'll see what characters we get from that. Barley wheats, maltodextrin as well. So interesting. And there's the address. Taproom Leosta Carvabaya in Madrid. Cool, and the gang. And this has been sitting in the fridge for 2 days, 2.5, 3 days maybe. I'll give it a bit of a pressure. Yeah, it's okay. A pressure check. When a description says fizzy on the side, I'm always a bit careful, but this one is fine. Look, nothing coming out of the top there. Fantastic. We're using the old tulip glass. Let's get this bad boy in. We shall do, actually, it's not, I was going to say an aggressive type pour, but no, it has not made what I'd hoped. Fiesta, there we go, which is a shame. There we go, nice photo for the front of the video. That is under a finger's head. Lovely fluffy white head though. Nice kind of yellow, and it's full on hazy, which is not surprising. The verdant yeast essentially does help, make things hazy. It's all to do with flocculation. Look it up, dear viewer. Flocculation is where it's at. Ooh. And I do have to apologise. I was a little bit drunk last night, so my video might not have made a huge amount of sense. I mean, I drink quite a bit, yeah, as you well know, dear viewer. But last night, yeah, I think I'd had 4 or 5 beers before I did my review. So that was the 6th beer, which was, yeah, not good on a school night. Oh, so I'm definitely getting some earthy and green stuff, but I'm definitely getting that kind of peachy type thing which comes through um, from the Cascade, but also Columbus has that sort of greenery to it too. Remind me of IPAs, West Coast IPAs from back in the day, which is really cool. Look at that, the head has almost gone. It is like a halo, but hopefully, because of the oats and wheat, I'm really hoping going to get some lovely tide lines on this bad boy. Cheers and beers. Happy Friday, dear viewer. Chin chin. Salute to you. Let's dive in. Lovely, lovely jubbly. We're getting that tropical fruit too from the mosaic. Maybe a touch of citrus too. Like I say, for me, Cascade always had that sort of hint of peach, but that kind of works quite nicely with the tropical fruits. So you've definitely got a kind of tropical fruit drink going on. Got a little bit of that creaminess too, which comes from the oats, I believe. And obviously the wheat malt is going to help make it a little bit hazy too. There's something else going on there though as well. It's that kind of green, that hedgerow thing I say sometimes, or grass cuttings, or it's that kind of verdant thing, but verdant yeast. Yeah, but when I'm saying verdant, I mean like sort of green, that green kind of taste, that green kind of thing going on. Let's go in for some more. For a pale ale, this is exactly kind of what you want to have. I'm so glad I haven't used the session IPA nonsense, which I keep talking about. Look at the lines there. There's some definite lines within the lacing, which is always good to see. But this, I have to say, is a really nice, smooth pale ale. And at 4%, you could drink a fair few of these. I know I go on, dear viewer, and say that I like beers over 5%. And if you look back in my videos, and of course, if you're a subscriber, you can look back at my history anyway. I always used to say I don't like drinking beers under 5%. And that's not always strictly true. This is really nice, easy drinking at a barbecue or a fiesta or even a siesta when you're chilling out having this beer would be fantastic, I think. Personal taste, I think I like the stronger beers, but that's just me. That's nothing against this beer. And interestingly, in that last sip, I'm getting a lot more greenness, or perhaps a darker green, but also I was getting some fruitiness, as in sort of juicier type of fruits. So perhaps, yeah, perhaps like a blood orange or maybe a pineapple or something like that. I was also getting a touch of kind of red fruit, but I'm pretty sure that's not from the mosaic. There might be kind of an interaction with some of the other hops, but that, my dear viewers, is a really, really nice beer. I did enjoy that one. It does. The only problem with drinking beers that are under 5%, and in this case a 4% beer, is I'm I'm now wanting some more beers. This hasn't hit the spot, shall we say, on the alcohol level. Anyway, it is the weekend, so I can drink some more beers, and I will definitely be doing another review for tomorrow. Although I'm also out and about in the fine county of Kent, because I've got to do some pub reviews, believe it or not, for the local camera society. I'm actually scoring pubs, um, yeah, or whether they're good pubs or not. So if you see me out and about over this weekend, yeah, it's because I'm looking at your pub or the one that you're in and seeing if it's good or not. Cheers and beers, guys.